Hello, Purple Heart Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you this evening. I'm happy to be with you because I know that there is someone out there that could use a little extra today, a little extra support today. And I have come to be an instrument of good. You know, prayer is the most powerful thing that we can do. We get to speak into action our heart. And the reason I say that is because our heart is the most valuable part of our being. And when I say it is the most valuable part, is if we keep our heart strong, what we will find is we're going to be more resilient, not only just physically, but we will be resilient mentally and emotionally. The heart, I understand, is the organ that was first developed when you were coming into being in this human experience. And from there, everything else just built itself around it. Now, the great part about the heart is the heart pumps and it is filled with energy, and it sends energy and it supports the flow and the circulation of good within our bodies, within all the cells of our body. In addition to that, the heart is interdependent. That means that our heart can operate independent of itself. In addition to operating independent of itself, it can also support and sustain all the other organs in the body. Now, why am I sharing all of this with you? Is I want you to remember that we are all interconnected, and our cells are all interconnected. We are an organism that is something that continues to grow. It is resilient. It continues to sustain itself. So while we're moving through this COVID-19, we get to remember that there is something divine within us. And we are all interconnected. That means that when we focus on good, it creates good everywhere for all parties concerned. I love Catherine Ponders and I love her wisdom. And I continue to return to her wisdom again and again. And the reason I love Catherine Ponders is she simplifies things. She says, what you radiate outward in your thoughts, feelings, mental picture, and words, you attract into your life. She also says, the forgiving state of mind is a magnetic power for attracting good. Now, forgiveness is about moving into the heart space and releasing and letting go of the things that no longer serve you. And as you continue to practice, and I have this wonderful affirmation that I've used over the years. One day I got something in the mail. It was a letter, and that letter really hurt me. It was very disappointing. And I had to do a lot of inner work and a lot of prayer. And I came up with this affirmation. The affirmation is, I live in a state of forgiveness. And just by remembering that I live in a state of forgiveness, it's allowed me to let go of a lot of things and not hold on to certain things for a long time. It's also allowed me to be resilient. And I'm going to say resilient in all areas of my life. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my relationships. I am grateful to know that God is my source and that all my needs are met. And I get to remember that daily. So with that in mind right now, I'm going to invite you to join me with just a simple prayer today. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, and if you don't want to close your eyes, that's okay. I'm going to invite you to just slow down and just simply breathe with me. And I just like to breathe on the count of 5. Breathe in, And exhale on the count of 5. What I find is that as I continue to breathe, my mind begins to slow down, my body begins to come in sync with the heart. And my whole body moves into a place of coherence. So in this very moment, right here, right now, I just acknowledge the beauty of life and the beauty of the heart, knowing that the heart is a creation of love. It is a creation of the infinite. It is the creation of that which always has been and always will be. It is that divine essence that shapes itself, and that its heartbeat is the beat of love. And in this very moment, right here and right now, I just take this time to acknowledge it as the one and only power, the one and only presence, the one and only essence, expanding itself and revealing itself right now. And what I know about this essence is that it is an energetic that is for good, that it is the energetic of wholeness, of balance and harmony, and that is the radiance moving right now within me and through me and as me, within my body, within my entire ecosystem. And what I know is there is perfect peace and perfect harmony. And in this very moment, right here, right now, what I know is it is perfect peace and perfect harmony moving and expanding itself within me and anyone that is hearing this prayer right now. That the vibration of love, the vibration of this peaceful presence is that divine essence that is resilient. It knows how to respond and what to do in all circumstances. So what I know is that the body is listening right here, right now. And it is fulfilling itself as perfect wholeness, as perfect good and perfect balance. It is that divine light that continues to expand itself, and I know that it is fulfilling itself in a practical way. And just as I know this is taking place right now, that every heartbeat is the beat of coherence and good, I know that that same radiance is alive and thriving mentally, emotionally, and spiritually within my being. And so what I know is that vibration of good, that vibration of wisdom, that vibration of wholeness is the action and the activity moving right now. I'm acknowledging it and knowing that it is this strength and this power that continues to sustain itself, bringing peace and harmony within my thoughts, within everyone's thoughts. I know that it is that divine essence that is filled with wisdom, and there is the exercise of wisdom with everything that is before us. I know that that same energy is the energy of love in action, and that love fulfills itself in terms of our finances, in the preparation of the home and bringing balance and harmony for all concerned. I know that it is the action and the activity that fulfills itself in all relationships, that it is the action and the activity right now, bringing harmony, bringing forth that infinite good. And I know that it is the creative element that expands itself and it fulfills itself in everything we do, how we share, we volunteer, how we respond to all the things around us. And what I'm knowing is that this wonderful presence supports each and every one of us, lifts us all up and blesses us beyond that which we cannot even imagine. And so what I'm knowing is the spirit of wholeness is all around us. And the spirit of wholeness fulfills itself right here and right now in a perfect, a natural way. I know that it brings peace of mind, that all finances are taken care of. I know that it is this divine presence that supports us in finding a way to be this beneficial presence, to show up in the world and to be a wonderful energy for good. So I know that wherever we take our attention, whether we're volunteering, whether we're working, I know that our presence brings peace and harmony. It's soothing to the soul, and that everyone and everything we come into contact with is uplifted to the place of the very Most High. So I'm so grateful this evening for this wonderful presence. I'm grateful that there is a power for good that has already gone before and prepared the way. I'm grateful for hope expanding itself, crystallizing itself, and showing up in a divine way for every single person hearing these words right here and right now. And I'm grateful that this wonderful presence is a viral presence for good, expanding itself, and it is the healing factor. And I'm grateful right now because that healing factor has already prepared the way for our doctors, our nurses, all of our first responders, by our attitude, our awareness, and our consciousness of knowing that good is all there is. It has blessed and anointed every single person we come into contact with, every single person we think of. So what I know is right here, right now, there is a peace that passeth all understanding, and it is alive and thriving as I speak right now. And in this space of grace and in this space of gratitude, I simply release my words right now into that sacred yes that always says yes, 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 according to my word, my thought, and yes, my awareness. So I just release this right now, and I'm inviting you all to affirm with me. And so it is. Amen. And Ashe, knowing that my words do have power. I'm going to open my eyes. I'm going to look into your eyes, and I'm going to say thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I'm also going to invite you to show up tomorrow. I think I have a special treat for you tomorrow. So please show up. And if you like what we're doing, please share this app with someone, because I know that they could use a prayer also. And if you love what we're doing, I'm inviting you in your app to go to that joyful giving page and give something special to support this ministry to continue to bring programs like this to you. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.